In a time long ago in the land of Uz, there lived a man whose name was Job. Job was not a king, nor a prophet, yet the Bible describes him as a man who was blameless and upright, one who feared God and turned away from evil. This is not just a story of suffering. It is a story of faith. It is a story of patience. It is a story of trusting God when life makes no sense. As you listen, allow your heart to be still. Let every word remind you that God is sovereign, faithful, and good, even in pain. Part 1. Job's Blessed Life. Job was greatly blessed. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters, and his family was his joy. He was wealthy beyond measure, owning vast herds of sheep, camels, oxen, and donkeys. Servants filled his household, and his name was respected throughout the land. Yet Job's greatest treasure was not his wealth. It was his relationship with God. Each morning Job would rise early. He would offer sacrifices to God for his children, saying in his heart, "Perhaps my children have sinned and cursed God unknowingly." Job cared deeply about righteousness. He did not live for riches. He lived to honor God, and because of this, peace filled his home. Part 2. A Scene in Heaven. One day, the Bible reveals a scene beyond human sight. The sons of God came before the Lord, and among them was Satan. The Lord spoke first. "Have you considered my servant Job? There is none like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man, one who fears God." But Satan replied with accusation, "Does Job fear God for nothing? You have blessed the work of his hands. Remove your protection, and he will surely curse you." God, in his wisdom, allowed Job to be tested, but not destroyed. "You may touch all that he has," God said, "but you must not lay a hand on his life." And so the trial began. In a single day, disaster struck. A messenger came running. "Job, your oxen were stolen, and your servants killed." Before he could finish, another arrived. "Fire fell from heaven and consumed your sheep." Then another. "The camels are gone. The servants are dead." Finally, the most painful message of all. "Your sons and daughters were feasting. A great wind struck the house, and they are all gone." Job tore his robe. He fell to the ground, and he worshipped. "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Later, Satan struck Job's body with painful sores. From head to toe, Job suffered. His wife, broken by grief, said, "Curse God and die." But Job replied gently, "Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" Part 4. The Friends and the Questions. 3 friends came to comfort Job. When they saw him, they wept. For 7 days they sat in silence. Then they spoke. They accused. They assumed. They believed suffering always meant sin. But Job cried out in pain, "Why was I born? Why does God hide his face? Yet even now, I know my Redeemer lives." Job questioned, but he never abandoned God. Part 5. God Speaks. Then, out of the whirlwind, God spoke. "Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Can you command the morning? Do you understand my wisdom?" Job was silent. "I spoke of things I did not understand," he said. "I repent in dust and ashes." God rebuked Job's friends and restored Job's honor. Part 6. Restoration and Hope. God restored Job's life. He gave him double what he had before: new sons, new daughters, long life, peace, joy. Job lived to see generations, and the lesson remains: even when life hurts, God is still God. Even when answers delay, God is faithful. Prayer of the story. May this story strengthen your faith. May patience rise in your heart. May trust in God never fail. If this story blessed you, please subscribe for more biblical teachings, prayers, and Bible stories. May God bless you.